Yo, what's happening, man? We here, baby. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. We back. All right, check this out. You better get us now. You better get us now. All right? That's what I'm going to say to you right now. I ain't worried about nobody in this comment section, and I'm going to tell you that right now. All right? I'm going to break this game down and just put it like that. Give credit to Oregon. They came out. They handled their business. They did what they're supposed to do. They protected their home field, right? They did what they're supposed to do. So, hey, we took the L, right? Now we get to come back. Hey, USC next. All right. So, hey, listen. We got some things. We got a lot of things to work on, right? And one of the things that I've been harping on, right, is our offensive line, right? What I would do to change on this offensive line. Trust and believe it's going to be a hard week coming up against USC. So one of the things they're going to be focusing on, hey, we got to get right. We got to get right. But hey, if you can't protect Shedeur, it's gonna be hard to win football games. That's just what it is. If you can't protect Shedeur, it's gonna be hard to win football games. Let's just keep it real. All right. You can say whatever you want to say, right? But when it came down, every time it went down to executing, right? You gotta protect Shedeur. That's what it is. And to be honest with you, it's one loss. One loss. We're 3-1. A lot of y'all didn't even have us winning. Winning but one game. Winning less than 3 games. So we already accomplished more than what most people didn't already said about us anyway. So we good. And so when y'all go back and y'all want to sit there and y'all want to run your mouth right now. Because I know people want to take shots at Coach Prime, right? They want to take shots at Coach Prime. They want to talk about Colorado. Cool. Do what you do best right now. Because guess what? We can still see Oregon in the conference championship game. And that game's going to be different. I promise you. But hey, our receivers, outside of Weaver, they got to step up. They got to step up. So, hey, we are here. We are here. And so what I would tell you, I'll say this, right? When it comes down to the Pac-12 championship game, I'm being real honest right now. I don't think there's going to be no team that's going to be there with 1 loss. I think every team is going to suffer 2 losses. That's just truly what I believe. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say in this chat. What I'm telling you, in the way this thing is broken down and the way this thing is going to be laid out, everybody's going to have to play everybody. We got 7 ranked teams right now in the top 25. Everybody going to suffer at least 1 loss. But what I'm saying is every team might suffer 2 losses. That's cool. If you don't believe we're going to beat USC, you didn't believe from the beginning. That's cool. It's okay. It is okay. You don't got to believe we can't upset USC. Come on, man. Come on. Turn on the tape, turn on the film. USC don't got no defense like Oregon got a defense. Come on, baby. Come on, dog. Hey, I understand that y'all getting y'all shots in right now. It's cool. Get y'all shots in right now. Get them in. I ain't running from nobody. You see me, I'm going to pull up. I don't care what happened in the game. Good, bad, or ugly, I'm going to pull up. I ain't running from nobody. I'm always with the smoke. So what's up? I'm here for it. What I'm telling you is right now, it is time for us. Hey, listen. It put the coaches on notice and it put the players on notice. All right? That's what it did. Listen. Oregon went and handled their business and did what they supposed to do and protected their home field. They came down and they put their foot down our throat, and that's just what it is. It happens. Now, the real question is, what are you going to do to fix this problem? So, I'm going to tell you this right now. If you in the chat, yeah, the slandering the players ain't going to happen. I will remove you today. I promise you I will. We ain't going to do that. All right? But what I will tell you is they came in and they knocked our head off our shoulders. That's just what it is. All right? But we here. So let's talk football. Let's keep it real. I'm about to open this thing up. But before I open this thing up, I had to get my points off, right? Here's what I see offensively, what we need to do, and I'm going to tell you what we need to do defensively. Offensive-wise, we got to figure out, we got to go back to the drawing board on the offensive line. Everybody's job's on the line. I don't care who you are. Your job is on the line. Let's get the offensive line fixed. Because we can't do nothing without this offensive line. I don't care who we play. We can play Joe Smoke. We got to fix the offensive line. All right? That's one thing about one thing. You fix the offensive line, hey, solves a lot of headaches. But what I would say to you guys right now, by solving the offensive line, giving other opportunities to other players, right? Hey, let's run the ball. We cannot allow our defense to be on the field for that many plays. It's never going to be successful. Appreciate that super chat. What I'm telling y'all right now is we cannot afford for our defense to be on the field for that long. If you can't expect your defense to hold up going 80, 90 plays in the game. You can't. So, one thing about one thing, right? Sean Lewis, clean up. Hey, you got to get you got to earn your money now, baby. Sean Lewis, you got to earn your money now. What you just did against Oregon, hey, you got to fix it, dog. You got to fix it. All right? You got to fix it. But, hey, wide receivers wise, some players got to step up. Y'all know who them are. Some players got to step up. Javon Antonio, I appreciate you, brother. Weaver, I appreciate you, brother. Mikey Harrison, hey, not everybody for Colorado had a bad game. There are some players that had bad games, but there's some players that we got to give credit where credit is due. They didn't have a bad game. Just saying. Defensive line, I've been saying to y'all all year, it's about consistency. It's about consistency. We got to clean it up. We got to control the line of scrimmage. Let's be real. If you can't control the line of scrimmage and you can't keep the linebackers free, it's going to be hard for the linebackers to go make plays. Juju, I appreciate you. I know you holding it down, but we need another linebacker that's going to step up and make some things happen. But what I would say to this is, our defense has to get better at controlling the line of scrimmage. DBs, hey, chalk it up. It's over with. It's done with. Game's over. Move forward. We here. Cooper, you know they coming after you, baby. No Travis, you know they coming after you. It's time, dog. You didn't play a bad game. You played all right, but you know they coming after you. All right? Trevor Woods, let's get to you, brother. Let's get to you, brother. Trevor, all I'm asking for you to do is do your job. When you make a mistake, don't look around. Don't look around like it's somebody else's fault. You blew that assignment, baby. But hey, Trevor, it's time. It's time, baby. Shiloh, come on, dog. Hey, it's time to step up and be that leader, baby. It's time to step up. At some point, when's enough enough, Shiloh? When's enough enough? Come on, baby. I love some of the hits that you gave out, but hey, time to clean it up. Quest, hey, first game out there, I like what I see. Hey, but we need more, baby. We need more. Travis J, you my dog. I rock with you. Let's go, baby. Let's go. First game jitters, first game back. It's out the way. Let's go, baby. Overall, hey, defense. I understand y'all was on the field for too long, but at some point, somebody got to have some type of dog in them to say enough's enough of this. Somebody on this defense got to step up and say, the hell with all of this. We got to get a stop. At some point, somebody got to say, wrap up. At some point today, somebody got to say, stop hitting so high and come down and hit them in the strike zone. At some point today. At some point today, somebody on this defensive line got to take control. Who is the leader on the defensive line? Shane Coach, you're supposed to be that leader, but dog, we got to have something better, right? And it comes back to us, right? Making key penalties in key situations. We get us a third down. We're about to get them off the field. We get a penalty. Got to be better than that. We start to get momentum on offense. We get a false start. We go down and make a big play. We get a holding. These are the little things that's going to lead to bigger things. So we got to clean those things up, baby. We got to clean those things up. I'm here for you. I believe in you. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm about to open this thing up. I see all the people that's in the chat, right? But I'm about to open this thing up. And what I'm going to tell you this is, a lot of things are about to change. Whether you wanted to or not. It's going to be one hell of a practice this week. Tomorrow, when we get to practice tomorrow, it's time. If you got an attitude, cool. It's okay. You ain't playing. But it's time to get everything straightened out. Now, here's what I'm going to say. We got a great opportunity next week against USC to go out and change this entire narrative right now. I know it's about to be a long week. I know all the naysayers and all the haters. I'm ready for you. I ain't hard to find, baby. I ain't running from nobody. So if you got something to say, pull up. We can talk. Don't think it's going to be the same show next week. I'm going to tell you that. I ain't running from nothing. But I'm telling you this right now. It's going to be different next week. Law Dog, shout out to you. Salute to you, my brother. Appreciate the donation to the channel. You say you was going to donate. You was a man of your word. You donated. Appreciate you. But hey, we about to clean this up. And before y'all get on this Oregon hype train, I see the people that's in here talking. Salute to y'all. Y'all came out. Y'all did y'all thing. Y'all got y'all win. But guess what? It's a long season. Now, y'all don't have the schedule that we got, right? Y'all don't play as many ranked teams as we got. But y'all still got some tests down the road. But one thing I'm going to tell y'all better hope and pray that y'all don't see us in the conference championship game. Y'all better hope and pray that y'all don't see us in the championship game. Because I promise you, it's going to be different. I promise you, it's going to be different. I'm good. I can handle anything that's coming to me. Any smoke, anything that y'all want to say. All I'm telling you is right now. As long as you ain't threatening nobody or saying anything totally out of line, we good. But one thing I'm gonna tell y'all right now, you better get us while you can. You better get us while you can. Because all y'all doing is y'all setting up more recruits to come to Colorado. You can say whatever y'all want to say, but you setting up for recruits. I see you, Law Dog. I see y'all. I see what you're saying, dog. It's a long season, baby. It's a long season. And if you think anybody is going undefeated in the Pac-12, you're crazy. If you think that it's only going a team going to be 11-1 out of Pac-12, you're crazy. There's going to be more people that's going to have 2 more losses playing in that championship game. You can book that. Shout out to Tremaine. Rob, love your show. You said last week we could expect a totally different team this week. Didn't see it today. Saw the same old crap we saw against CSU, maybe worse. Hey, Tremaine, you right. You right. I told you, hey, based upon what I knew, based upon what I seen, based upon what I knew, we was going to see something different. What I would say is, I'm disappointed just as you, right? But I'm here. I'll pull it up. I ain't hiding nowhere. I could easily be like, hey, I ain't doing no lie today. But what I told you, no matter what happened in the outcome, I'm pulling up. I'm going to show my face. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't worried about the naysayers. I ain't worried about nothing that's coming in here. Because you know what? You know how easy for people to type on that keyboard? I'm going to show my face. Not everybody going to show their face. Let's be real. Everybody can talk until it's time to, hey, call in and show up and talk about it. I'm here, baby. I ain't hiding. We flat out got our butts whooped. And I can own it. And I can own it. So, hey, we here. I ain't running from nobody. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I dropped the link. I will remove you if you come up here on some disrespectful stuff or some threatening things. I will remove you. I tell you this right now. I ain't running from nobody. The link is there. You can pull up. Okay, the 2 Oregon fans in the building. Let's go.
Yeah, I will say we did.
Say whatever y'all gotta say. I'm here for it. Let's go.
Well.
What y'all got to say? Let's go. Let's talk.
Hey, man, I just want to give a few shout-outs, man. Shout out to that boy Beezy, man, for that free money. You know, Rob going to get a haircut with that. Maybe a pizza or something, you know. Shout out to Beezy. But where y'all queen at, man? I'm looking for Miss Tanisha, man. Is it Miss Tanisha Barton? Is that her name?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, somebody put an APB out for her, bro. I'm looking for her, bro.
I'm here. I'm here, baby. I'm here. So
I
let's
know
talk.
you here.
Let's talk football.
I know you here, Rob, but I already don't told you what it was gonna be, Rob. I mean, it's not much to say, bro. I said it all week, so I ain't even stuck on that. What I will give y'all props on is, bro, I liked the press conference from Shador and Coach Prime, bro. I feel like they'll be all right, but
listen, we gonna be more than all right, man. For everybody that's talking and hey, listen.
Okay, if we gonna talk football, talk to me about Travis J, the one you've been hyping up all year, all season. Let's talk about it. What you think about
him. What you want to talk about? What about him? What about him?
What do you think about how he played today?
He played all right.
He played all right.
And what I mean by he gave up a touchdown, right?
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Was he truly lined up before they hiked the ball? Or did you know what I'm saying? I'm not making no excuses on nobody. He played all right. He did some good things. He did some bad things. Let's call it what it is.
I'll make an excuse for him, man. Hey, all summer he been in the yellow jersey, man. That's game rust right there.
So he's gonna
I mean that's game rust and
he
a
ain't got
lack
his legs
of.
under him.
lack of like game confidence. Like you can have practice confidence, but it's different out there. I don't know how many fans are working ahead in the stands, but that's different, man. That man
But
been on the sideline all season.
Yeah,
all
but I
week,
see it. I definitely see it with him.
all week,
Yeah,
y'all was claiming Alto gonna be back. The run game gonna be different with Alto come
Alto
back.
was
So
back.
I know.
Alto
I'm
was
saying
back.
y'all was
They
popping
just
that
didn't run the
all
ball.
week.
He
That ain't
didn't
our
play
fault,
enough.
man.
He
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
play
That's
saying
the
enough.
though, y'all.
coaches,
I
man.
know.
Do
Listen
what
to
you
Hey,
what I'm
hold
want,
on,
saying
man.
though.
hold on, hold on,
That's
hold
the
on.
Listen
One
to
at
coaches.
a
what I'm
time.
saying. Listen to what I'm saying. Y'all was popping that Alto gonna be back. He gonna change the run game. He gonna make a whole hell of a difference. Travis J this, Travis J that. Then when he get in the game, he get cooked. Now y'all got the excuses. Y'all should have said that beforehand.
Hold on. Who got excuses? I ain't making no excuses.
I mean, Rob, I can't really talk at you, Rob, because you the show host and you only gonna play it a certain way.
I'm here. It's
I
open,
know,
baby.
Rob,
I'm
but
not making no
you not gonna
excuses.
Rob. You kind of like you say things, but you don't really like. I know you got a job to do, so it's a little different from like all of us in the chat. We like the chat, the chatters. You know what I'm saying? You like the show host, so you carry it a different way. But I would like to hear Beezy's assessment, bro, because BZ he talked ball. What's up, Beezy? How you feeling about it? Talk to me.
The O line was terrible, bro. I mean, my guy ain't had no time, but I ain't gonna lie. A couple times he did held the ball too long again.
yeah,
I feel like
definitely.
I underrated Oregon defensive line, especially Jordan Burch. That boy's a monster.
I
Yeah,
did. I was telling y'all about that boy, but
Hmm.
nobody wanted to hear it, man. But
He was
I'm
bullying Tank.
Hold
No
on,
cap.
hold on. What'd you tell me about him?
I mentioned him when me and Darius was in here.
Hold on. No,
I asked him about, I said, because y'all was grilling Darius about the D line, and y'all was like, okay, it's a freshman, and I was like, number 10, that's DJ little brother. And then I was like, I asked Darius about Jordan Burch, the 5-star transfer from South Carolina.
Yeah.
okay.
I did that. Hey, but I'm calling it, man. 3-2, man. On the next week, 3-2.
Hey, I mean,
Go ahead, Darius.
Rob, first I want to thank you, for giving me this opportunity to come on here because it's no disrespect. I'm not here basically to gloat or anything like that or disrespect anybody. I think you're doing a great job just to support the channel, and just talk football. So at the end of the day, this is just personnel. Like we said, the line was not going to hold up. Your backs, they can't block. We could play man and press, and that's what we did. That's what everybody saw at Colorado State. So it was already obvious that it was going to be too much for them. It's going to be too much for them, and that's what happened. And I told you if Colorado doesn't take the ball first and kill that momentum, it was going to be a wrap in the first quarter. And I don't know. I don't know if they had the choice to do that, but if they did,
They want to talk. They want to toss in the first and second half.
yeah. So
sure
They always do that.
they made a mistake because you have to take the crowd out of it. You have to get your momentum on your side. And if they would have scored, not to say they would have, because the D was balling, So, and I do want to say one thing though. You got to give Bo Nix props because you guys were, basically not giving him the respect that is due to him. He's just a game manager. He ain't gonna go out there and basically beat Caleb Williams, but he can manage the ball game and minimize basically mistakes. So I think when you saw that,
I give him props for making a pass out to the flat and things like that. Right? He didn't really
receiver
beat us.
screens.
He didn't really beat us deep. He took what the defense gave him. I would have did
And
the
that
same
was
thing.
everything.
and
And y'all
that's
He is a
that's what
really good game manager.
yeah, he's a
Not
good
great.
manager.
He's a good game manager.
That's
Yeah,
what he is.
the best throw he had was that busted coverage to Franklin, number 11,
Yeah,
when
because of
Woods
Trevor
busted that coverage.
Woods.
Yeah, he actually read the coverage on that. But yeah, I was hard on. I ain't gonna lie, I was hard on Bo Nix, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, he outplayed Shador. No fault of
Yeah.
Shador's, but I mean, hey, there's a huge talent gap on that O line and D line, and it showed
Yeah,
his ugly head, man. It showed.
Yeah.
I
But
say you can
also,
still tell Shador better though watching the game if you look
Yeah,
at talent
yeah,
around.
yep.
What,
yeah,
Darius?
I think you got to be realistic on your expectations with this Colorado team. It's better. There's more talent than last year, obviously, but you have to look at the competition as well. The pack is stacked this year. I mean, realistically, SC is going to basically do the same. Washington State, they run and gun. Oregon State's got a good D. Utah, they're going to be there at the end too. So I mean, right there, you got a lot of teams that can do the same because unless you can replace all your whole O line and your D line, I mean, there's one dude that I saw there today that was balling, and that's Juju. He was balling. That guy can ball. But other than that, I mean, what do you got? I mean, personnel wise, they're good skill players, but you got to come down to the trenches, and they're going to do the same thing. I mean, everybody saw it, everybody sees it. So I just think you got to be realistic about the expectation. I don't think it's the
What am I not being
coach's
realistic
fault.
about? I never said we're going 12-0. So what am I not being realistic
No, but I
about?
mean, this is really a 6-6 team.
I mean, we're gonna be better than 6-6. That's my belief. You can believe whatever you like to believe, but I believe we're better than 6-6.
But the belief has to be based upon basically what you got, though. I mean,
okay,
it's
I'm looking at our schedule, right? And so that's where you're saying that, right?
Your schedule, you got Washington State.
Yeah.
You got basically Oregon State. You got ASU. That's a gimme. But I mean, you got Utah. you got USC coming up. You got some ranked teams up there that are good. UCLA, maybe you get UCLA and ASU.
Yeah. I think it's Stanford too. I think they play Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford. Yeah, Stanford.
Y'all might not even beat Stanford. Stanford better than y'all in the trenches too.
Bro, stop, bro. Stop.
Chill out, man. Chill out.
Stop with the bullshit.
Oregon State got to go to Colorado as well.
Bullshit, but
they got to come up.
Game,
yeah, Oregon State got to travel.
Well, dog, you told us, bro. You was right.
Yeah, I'm on
the 7 clout right now, bro. Stop it.
How am I doing it for clout? And I said it every week. How I'm doing something for clout, Rob? And I bet the money I bet
Stanford, bro.
How am I doing it for clout, bro?
Stanford, bro. Come on, man. Let's be real.
Bro, y'all are bad in the trenches, bro. Y'all not are gonna be able to win those games, bro. Those receivers, bro. Everybody's gonna be able to do the same thing to y'all, bro. Bully y'all. Everybody has more talent than CU, bro. Everybody.
In the trenches, yeah.
Everybody got more talent than y'all, bro. I don't know why y'all understand that. Everybody has more talent than y'all.
But
that's where the games are won and lost at. So y'all gonna be in dog fights. It's either gonna be a dog fight or an L, bro. I mean, for the most part, bro. Y'all gonna the bad teams, y'all might play them well, but I mean they bad teams. You see what I'm saying?
So I guess we're supposed to lose to Arizona State too, and Arizona.
I mean, bro,
we're supposed to lose to everybody that's on the remainder of the schedule, right?
Listen, 6-6, bro. The only
no. Based off your assessment, you're saying we're supposed to lose to everybody left on the schedule.
I'm saying 6-6.
I'm gonna go with a solid 75. I'm still out on Oregon State. I don't know. I'm watching the game right now. I mean, their defense look tough, but I ain't too sold on their quarterback, DJ Uli, Uli Ungulate, however you say it, man. I ain't sold on that guy.
Yeah, and Washington State right now looking like a loss for y'all too.
Washington State look tough. State look tough, man.
I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah, you guys give up 7 sacks today. SC is gonna.
We've done it in the past.
Yeah, SC is gonna do the same. So unless you can fix that up, I mean, your QB doesn't have any time. I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, it's
time versus SC. They gotta go to Colorado. Them big boys gotta get used to the altitude. They gonna have problems breathing.
That's gonna hurt them a little bit. Yeah, they're definitely doing that first half.
I will, but at the same time, they're going to just bum rush you like that. I mean,
they can't.
Sean Lewis gotta put some rollouts, man. They gotta have something where, Shador has some type of sprint out or rollout where he can throw on the run. Now I know that kind of take away the, half of the field, because now you can only look at half of the field. But they gotta do something, man.
I don't know why nobody didn't jump none of the receiver screens, bro. That's why we need Travers.
Yep.
I am being realistic. I really am. Y'all, hey, listen, man. One thing about it, right? You could play so bad one week and play totally different the next week. And I'm not saying that's the case with Colorado. That's not what I'm saying. But the thing that y'all got to realize is USC come too high and they take this game lightly. They could take an L.
Yeah,
y'all do understand it's football, right? And you got to play football, right? USC ain't world beaters on defense. Let's be real.
Y'all really don't got nothing but a quarterback.
They not, but they offense is talented though.
Let's
Hey,
talk. Let's talk
they
We got
about
an
got
all
Jimmy.
team
Let's
talent.
talk
tackle too.
about
We got
Jimmy
a running
Horn.
backs
What's up?
and
What's up with Jimmy,
Dylan
Rob?
Edwards as well.
What's up with Jimmy?
Yeah,
He
what's going on
he
with
He
can't get it
good.
J5,
done.
man?
He
What's
got
up
to
with
be
that?
going through
Talk
something
to me,
right now. I
Rob.
don't know what's going on.
I don't know what the hell going on with Jimmy. I really don't. I'm not gonna sit here and make no excuse. Like I don't know what the hell going on with Jimmy.
Yeah, you gotta sit him down, man. You gotta let him know, hey, this real out here. Hey, I love you, J5, but hey, you gotta sit him down. Hey, coach, boy out there dropping like he'll have 9 catches, but I have 4 drops, 5 drops,
No, I
easy.
said he only looked like that against CU, bro. CU competition and Amarion Cooper, he did all right, but he was looking like fool too, man. Listen, like I told y'all, bro, y'all in some serious trouble, bro. Because the way Oregon was bullying around that D line, I'm like, bro, ain't no way. I'm talking about they walking Bishop all back there on the linebackers.
Yeah,
And he our smallest lineman, but you know that's one of the guys people say that's supposed to be talented. Amari
hold his own.
McNeil,
Yeah,
Rob, he ain't have nothing. I didn't see nobody do nothing. So besides for that play on that
Jordan
Jordan
Dominic.
yeah, but other than that, bro, y'all didn't do nothing. And tell number 9 McClendon, bro, tell him to stay out of all the camera, bro. If he ain't gonna do nothing in the game, bro, fall back from the camera, bro. He always in the camera, running out first the tunnel, doing all that. Don't do nothing on the field, bro. I'm tired of that, bro. Get
I
out the
mean,
way, bro.
oh man.
Crazy.
I think people forget that this team was just formed in 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like Oregon been playing for the past 2 years.
Well-oiled machine.
I'm
You know,
saying we
Yeah,
said that though. When we
that's
said
right.
that,
That's
when
right.
we said that, y'all discredited that. When we
Yeah,
said
you know what I'm saying? I kind of think
y'all
we forget.
discredit that.
You know
Hey,
what I'm
they the
saying?
better. Listen, they the better team today. We see them in the future. It's gonna be different.
Hey,
They
No,
Rob,
I'm
better.
talking about the
what
Nah,
championship game,
Washington seeing
Rob.
them in the future, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Washington whooping them. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all delusional.
Oh yeah, Washington tough, man. Washington probably win the Pac-12. Real talk.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, Washington
yeah,
finna win the whole thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
Washington
I
taking the
truly
whole
believe.
thing, bro.
Because USC
But
got to play
Rob,
Notre Dame at Notre Dame.
what positives did you see, Rob? Like real talk. Like I
Talk
mean,
to us,
we
bit
we
I
Rob.
talk
saw a
about all the
lot.
next, but what positives you see, Rob?
Positives. There are some players that play good, that play decent today, right? I will say that, right? Um, Weaver played solid today. Mikey played solid. Javon played solid.
Man,
When
Jimmy was nowhere to be found, bro.
Jimmy,
Once again,
they just, I don't know, man. I just the things
He
they
not
trying
gonna
to do
play
with Jimmy,
also.
the things they trying to do with Jimmy, I don't agree with, right? You just gotta let Jimmy find his way into the game. Like, just don't try to scheme nothing up and run nothing for Jimmy because it just ain't working, right? No look, quick passes, drops, or no, like I just don't know, man. For Jimmy, right? Defensive wise, Shiloh had his moments. Juju Mitchell, he came to play, but he was like really the only linebacker that came to play today. Um, Leonard Payne did some things, but I feel like because he got that penalty, they took him out, which hurt them in a sense because they trying to punish him. It's like he's really the only person that's literally trying to hold down the middle.
That was so tic-tac-toe. That they did not have to call that. That was
Yeah,
tic-tac-ish.
yeah, that
I
was.
We should have
believe
had the ball. That changed the game right there.
Change
honestly
the game.
they should have never like took Quez out. I think with Travis being out, Quez and Cooper need to be the two corners.
yeah.
That's just what it needs to be.
Players need to play, bro.
Yeah, he got to
They
play.
tried to get cute. They tried to get cute, and Oregon saw it and tried to sneak Travis J on the field, and they took advantage of it. That's just what it is. But they
I let
should have left.
Travis J sit, bro. He ain't
They
playing for the
they
rest of the year.
listen. They should have left Quez at corner, and what they should have did with Travis J is what I said from the get go is they should have put him in the box as a safety or the other linebacker. That's what
Nah,
I said. I
I
said that
don't
from the
think,
get go.
bro.
He was too soft that day. No, he couldn't do that, bro.
Bro, he looked at hurt today. He looked at hurt. He like he was hurting.
But
Like,
Coach Prime already said he was limping. That's on
yeah,
them. If they put him out there, it's on them.
they need to see him down for the rest of the year and just let him heal, bro. Because even when he was on Franklin, bro, he wasn't even running hard. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even get a stride like when he was chasing Franklin. His stride didn't even look like. He looked like he wasn't
But
even in motion. Really.
But what I would say offensive wise, and I've been saying this, I would take Big Tank out of the starting lineup. I would take him off the offensive line. That's just me personally. I would move Washington over to the left side. And I've been saying this over and over again. I don't know what their fascination is with Big Tank, but he ain't it. I've been saying
Maybe
it.
that's the best they got, though, man. That's what I'm
No,
starting to think. I think maybe that's the best they got.
He been there the longest. Jeremiah McCrimmon got there late, so hopefully.
yeah, true.
Bro, I feel like they trying to get him a draft stock, bro.
He's not getting no draft stock.
Nah, he ain't gonna get no draft stock.
He's not blocking nothing but
This
bricks.
an interview every week, and he's selling that, boy.
But
I would say this.
I think they hoping that he improve over time. You know what I'm saying?
This game, I would say this. This game hurt his draft stock of him getting drafted. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
But before that, it was kind of
he really an undrafted player. I ain't gonna lie.
But what I will say, and this ain't me like turning on no players or nothing like that. I've never really been a fan of Tank. I've never. So for me, I'm taking Big Tank out of there. I'm putting Savion Washington to the left. I'm putting Savion Washington to the left side, what I've been saying for the longest. I'm putting Jeremiah at right tackle. That fixes the tackles. I'm giving Reggie Young an opportunity to go out there and play and take one of those guard spots. Now, what I will say, our offensive line will be better because we are missing Tyler Brown. That was a huge blow on us. I wouldn't tell nobody. Not having Tyler Brown is a major blow for us.
Bro, BB got to come out, G. I was watching BB play. They were bench pressing him, G.
Yeah.
Well,
they got
to look at both of our guards.
Bench pressing him.
They got to get their weight up,
100%
man.
either.
Yeah, they got to get their weight up. For sure.
He couldn't do nothing. He kept reaching. Like every time he got bench pressed and the guy went past him, he was reaching. I'm like, he too small to be out there with them big Samoan guys.
What I would do with BB is I would move BB to center and flip him and Van Wells.
That's kind of weird though. That's kind of weird to do. I ain't gonna lie.
That might not work. But you gotta think about the standpoint where I'm coming from of it, right? The standpoint when I'm coming off of it is Van Wells coming off the ball and going to go hit and going to attack, and them actually running the ball to the right side, right? Because every time they try to run the ball, for some odd reason they're trying to go left behind Big Tank, which I don't even agree with.
Yeah,
like he ain't creating no holes.
Like
he ain't creating no push.
It seems like they don't pull guards or during the run they don't pull no linemen. I can see BB being a good pull guy because he's smaller and he probably can move a little more quicker.
Yeah,
but it's that pass defense. I don't see that. I can see him being a very good maybe pull runner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, blocker.
You see, Shador can't move up in the pocket for a reason. He can't move up in the pocket.
He cannot step up.
He can't step up for a second, dog.
That's why I said they got to do some rollouts, man. Some rollouts or some sprint outs, man. Because him just dropping back, that ain't a good look, man.
You see what they did say that they did very well when they were moving the pocket. I think later in the second half they was shifting the pocket. That's the only thing I can say that they were doing very good.
And where did they move the pocket to? Right to the right side, right?
They moved it to the right.
Yeah.
Because if you go left, guess what's gonna happen?
It's gonna get sacked. Every time it's gonna get tackled, sacked every time, bro.
Every time.
Here's what I'm saying. It's hard to run a play when every time you 1 second, Big Tank's already in the backfield, blown to the back. Like if he's not getting beat off the edge, he's in the backfield in Shador's face.
He can run to the running back, so that can stop you. I feel you. Yeah.
But
so
my thing is, go ahead, Rob. You good.
Go ahead.
Now, my thing is, if they know that Tank is getting beat up over there like that, why won't they just put a tight end on his side to help him?
We don't have Lewis, bro. Mikey can't block for real.
Yeah, Mikey can't block. He's a converted receiver. He can't block.
Or put Bishop.
Yeah.
Put a lineman.
I don't know if they might do that.
You know what I'm saying?
They can develop Bishop though. Bishop like a
listen.
Red shirt freshman, so he young still. You know what I'm saying?
I say this. All right, we gotta have some common sense about some things, right? If you know Big Tank is struggling, right? Everybody in America know we're gonna chip the edges, right? What's so hard about chipping the edges?
It's the way they running the offense, man. Like if you
Yeah,
go
it's
back,
weird.
like I went back and like looked at Sean Lewis, like Kent State film and stuff. Like he didn't do a lot of chipping when he was at Kent State, man.
Yeah.
Everybody that's an eligible receiver, they out in the routes. Hey, no tight ends chipping, no running backs chipping. They just putting everybody out there in the routes. So
That's
that
not
Because
good
they
for a
not putting the
play though.
big
They don't
back in
think
there.
about that.
yeah,
Because they not
They
putting
gotta
the
do
big
something
back
like
in the
Texas.
chip, bro.
yeah.
Because
I
you
had
know
to
what's
like go back
crazy?
and do my research.
When Savion was like going out to the flat, bro, he was actually doing good. He was
Yeah,
actually doing good running out to the flat.
I don't understand. Every time Savion gets into the game, Savion Wilkerson gets into the game, he get going, they take him out.
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
understand it, G.
I don't know, man. They do need
somebody
to
back
find
there
a feature
smoking,
back.
bro.
Yeah, they need to
That
find a feature back. If it's gonna be Alto, then let it be Alto.
I
But
say Savion, bro, because like Savion is a
or yeah,
hard
or
runner,
Savion.
bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
Yeah,
a
he
hard
is.
runner, G. Like like Dylan. I like Dylan, bro, but
Small.
he
he
ain't
ain't ready,
cutting it,
man.
G. He
Yeah,
ain't
he ain't
cutting the
ready yet.
cheese, man.
Plus,
He
we
ain't
don't
cutting the
block though.
cheese
We
at
don't
all.
block, so we
listen,
can't use him right now.
if they do what I'm telling y'all to do, what I'm telling them to do, right? They're gonna have success. If you put Dylan Edwards in the slot and you put Savion Wilkerson in the backfield or Alto, they're gonna have more success.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's common sense. Why do they have if they're not running Dylan Edwards? If they're not running the ball, why do you have him in there to pass block? That makes no sense at
yeah,
Yeah,
all.
it
Bro,
makes
he
and
got
zero
his
sense at
bro, he
all.
got his butt ran over.
yeah, he taking his licks. That's for sure. Like
Bro,
on
I thought
He
obvious
still
that
passing
blocked a little
downs,
bit, but it was
Dylan Edwards
Michael.
should not be in on obvious passing downs for sure.
bro, dude put him inside the grocery basket, bro. They put him in the grocery basket.
He like 5'7". That's gonna happen
Yeah,
if he ain't got no muscle. You're a freshman. That's what's
And
gonna
yeah,
happen every time.
my man said that they need to do some rollouts. Like that's the whole point. If the offensive line ain't holding their blocks, then you got to do like the West Coast offense. You got to roll out
yeah.
and
Gotta have some rollouts.
take the you know what I'm saying, take some pressure off or run some
Yeah,
do a running play that's a swing pass or something like that.
he do
but,
two backs, man.
Man, let's
but
be
you
And I,
know
real.
what? Even
Let's
doing
be
the
real right
rollout,
now. Let's be
even
real.
doing the rollout, it's kind of hard for them because they not holding blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Let's be
Because
real. If we're not gonna establish no run, we ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Oh yeah, we not. We done.
yeah, but if you do a rollout though, if you do some rollouts, you can get you can get a little something off, man. You always gotta pretty much send a receiver high to clear out that side, and then you can run some crossers on the other
Yeah.
side and some hook routes or some out routes. Because all
Exactly.
they doing, like most of the routes are out routes, quick routes. Every once in a while they'll try to get Weaver down the field, but most of the routes, if you look, they route tree consisted of hooks, slants,
Yep.
and out routes. That's
yeah,
all Sean Lewis running, bro.
yeah,
And you
Hey,
can't
And
do
then
that from the pocket
Yeah,
with
you
5
can.
seconds because it's
and
all
like
timing routes.
yeah,
just
because like have y'all ever noticed Oregon was playing the same defense that the past two teams been playing?
The whole, yep,
why? But
They've
why
been
wouldn't
playing
you?
the same defense, blitz, man under, some over top,
But why wouldn't you though?
blitz.
Let's be real. Why wouldn't you?
I mean, that's. I
it's
mean,
not about them doing this. It's about the coaches game
yeah, the
planning
adjustments.
and making the adjustments. You know what I'm
because
saying? They let them
yeah,
run whatever defense they're gonna run, but the coaches need to create a game plan that counters it.
Yeah,
yeah,
I
We need
because
to
hate to
try
say it,
some like some
man.
pitches. We need some pitches, some outside runs. Do something
I,
different.
Yep,
Exactly.
I'm
Don't
gonna
yeah.
be
say
so
this.
yeah,
obvious
cause
when
I
you
they
was
do the
I
inside
was
run.
shocked
It's
that they
lame
did
as
not
fuck.
do a
It's
pitch.
irritating.
If
It's
Dylan Edwards
irritating,
on
bro.
the field, it should be a pitch. You shouldn't be running him up the middle. I'm sorry, man. You got to pitch that.
I'll
Exactly.
say this.
Exactly.
One thing I'll say. One thing I'm shocked about. Right? We ain't try to do no stretch, run, bootleg, nothing.
Right.
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
because
Sean
you
Lewis
don't
ain't
have to
doing that
line
too
for
much,
it,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
They
he
don't
needs
have
work,
But
to.
you
bro.
got, I
They
think
was
you
It's
got
getting
to at
dick
least
pressed.
try.
it's the speed, bro. Because if they do the stretch or they do a toss, off tackle, that's the speed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
the speed compensates for the lack of an offensive line.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All you
Look
need
like
yeah,
them
is like
boys,
two
look like
blocks
them
and you
boys
getting
was
like at
playing
least 10
man out
yards.
there, huh, Rob?
yeah. You stretch them out, pitch it to that wide side of the field, and let your athletes be athletes, man. Because if Dylan Edwards out here running the 4-3, he gonna run past some angles. Like it ain't too many Pac-12 running backs that's gonna run him down like that. So
And be more
I was
aggressive.
shocked, man.
Be more aggressive with the passing, with the passes too. Like they start off every game with this vanilla shit. Excuse me.
Yeah.
With this
Soft.
vanilla
Yeah.
shit.
It's
They need to
soft.
be more
It's
aggressive.
mad soft, dog.
Little
Mad
screens,
soft,
little
bro.
screens, trying to get some quick routes because everything timing routes with them, man. They try to they run routes to like set up the next route or set up the next, set up the next plays and stuff like that.
They don't
But
set it up.
that tempo that Sean Lewis put out there, it hit us in the butt early. I think it
He
was
shouldn't
Darius
even. He
P
should be
that said it.
punished, bro. Oh
When
my
we
God.
didn't take the ball first, I was like, oh, come on, man. And then we go 3 and out right after Oregon scored, and they went 3 and out in like 40 seconds.
Bro, it
Boom,
was
boom, boom.
so
I
quick.
said that during the middle of the week.
They didn't run the ball. They didn't
I
try
was
to run the
like,
ball.
good Lord.
Stupid, man.
But y'all
But
see in the second half. Let's say in the third quarter, they only gave up 1 touchdown.
yeah,
They took out the starters in the fourth, but they only gave up 7 points in the second half.
in the second half, yeah.
But on the drive they scored, they pretty much ran that 2-minute offense. If they can't see that with the offense that they have, they need to run that 2-minute offense all the time, then they don't. Then they're not doing a good job
They
coaching
don't need to be coaches
because
at all.
this is
I
the only
mean,
offense they have.
it's kind of hard to say because it's like teams already know what they can't do. You know what I'm saying? They already know in the dough what they can't do. So it's like they gonna defend what they do best. You know what I'm saying? And and for like CU, it's like it's nothing. It's nothing that they could do about that against them. And it really showed today, bro. Because like if it was me, if I can't run the ball, I'm running the ball anyway. I don't,
Facts.
I don't care if I get 1 yard, 2 yards, because if you doing these slants and you doing these comebacks and I'm getting 6 and like I'm running for 2, I know on third down I could at least get 1 or maybe like a 2 extra yard. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to inch it on the way through until they play like maybe until they like really play the run. Then you know what I'm saying, man. It's like you kind of open it up, but it's like y'all just sitting back there in shotgun all day. It
Hey,
ain't finna
Mac.
work. It ain't finna work. And every team who's seen us, they probably got this tape in their film room right now.
It's
Oh
so
yeah.
easy to
They
read,
got
dog.
this
It's
in
so
their
easy to
room
read.
right now, and they finna dissect everything.
It's simple,
All right,
bro.
let me
Use
say
different
this.
formations.
Everybody's running this. Everybody we play is running the exact same shit on us. And to some point, we gonna figure out to go and like switch something up. Everybody running the same thing. Everybody's running the same defense, and for the most part, they're doing the same thing on offense.
Bro,
Run the ball or run
bro,
and miss.
check this out. Check this out, bro. If I'm on defense, I'm a defensive coordinator, and I'm playing a team that plays 3 wide receivers 99% of the time. Why would I put 2 cornerbacks on the field and a safety? Like that shit never made sense to me, dog. It don't make
Yeah.
no.
That
They got
4
It's
3
2
cornerbacks.
stupid.
that 4-2 front ain't gonna help. Yeah.
You
It's
got
not.
3 wide receivers. You running with 3 safeties. That don't make no sense, bro.
Yeah, unless you got linebackers that really know how to get off blocks.
But
Yeah.
That's
dog,
only Juju. That's
That
it.
4-2 ain't
Yeah,
gonna
only
work,
this
bro.
what I'm
Juju.
telling you,
Yeah.
bro. This what I'm telling you.
Juju can get off blocks and
The
ain't
only one
nobody
that
else
got
getting them
respect
off.
from Oregon, dog.
The
The only one
slot,
that got
the
respect.
slot safety, the star, he can't run with that slot wide receiver. They beating him up the field. Trevor Woods was spinning around like a motherfucking man,
Yeah.
dog, that dude was spinning like a ballerina back there, son.
You got
Man,
That was trash,
you
man.
gotta find somebody. I don't know if they move once Slush get healthy. I don't know if they put Slush back there or move Cameron Tillman Craig
Put
back or
Ward back
something.
there, bro.
Or
Put Ward back there.
somebody.
You
Chance.
can
Give
play
somebody a
forward, but
chance.
check this out.
Dang, man.
Check this out.
Trevor was making some good tackles.
But listen, having 3
Trevor
safeties
was making good tackles. I give
They
him
was
that.
coming right to him, though.
having
I
3
give him
safeties
that.
field is not going to help him no kind of way, bro. You at a disadvantage against everybody. You got 2 cornerbacks with 3 wide receivers. You lost.
Yeah.
Automatically.
Yeah, because the only thing they're gonna do on the run, they're gonna pull. If they going up the middle, they taking out one of your linebackers, and whoever they taking out, and that's the hole they taking.
Now you supposed to have 3 cornerbacks playing 2-man, dog. All that little under shit, we jumping that shit. That's how they were jumping all our routes. They playing man to man.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they playing underneath. Because they playing underneath and like over top. Because they know most of the time, if you really think about Shador don't really go deep, bro.
yeah, he can't
He
throw it
don't
that
throw
far.
deep balls like that.
Because they can't get off the tail. They can't get off the tail.
Hold
Don't
on,
throw deep balls like that,
hold
bro.
up.
How they turning on Shador,
One
Rob?
at a time. But
Bro.
Shador can make any throw on the field.
Yeah, he
If
could.
you ain't got time to throw the ball, it's hard to go downfield.
Bro,
Yeah, he
the
can't
wide
step back. You're
receivers,
right. You're right. He can't step back.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you.
I agree, but
the wide
if you
receivers
look
not
at the
fast.
games he played, look. If you look at the games he played, he don't really go deep as much.
That's the
Got the
game,
time.
Bro,
That's
he probably throw the ball deep about 5 times a game.
But is that on him or is that on the play call and them calling short routes?
I mean,
Yeah, true that.
it could be either or.
The wide receivers.
But the fact that the plays that they run, it's not deep ball. It's all short. It's like all short. So like that's why they play underneath. Cause
Yeah,
they know the percentage of him going short is higher than him going deep.
Yeah, I mean that's on
He's a big receiver, man.
That's on
Step
Sean
up, man.
Lewis though. That's on
Yes.
Sean Lewis. Because when
I would
you
say-
go back
I
to
would
the
say this.
TCU game,
I would say this:
throw
the
it deep.
route concept needs to get better, right? You need to have that
Facts.
short, medium, and that deep. We don't get that. It's either everybody running shorts or everybody running mediums. They all running like exactly the same route. So there should be some type of layered concept to it. That's how you get people open. Let's just keep it real. We ain't seen it.
Like confuse people, but we haven't
I mean,
been crafty.
you've seen it. I can recall a few of them. You had Weaver on TCU. He caught a 60-yard pass. Travis Hunter dropped that one in the end zone. That was like a 40-yard pass, but he dropped it. And
I'm
then you
talking
had
consistently
Chick.
though.
That's
Yeah,
TCU
I mean,
though. That was
but
one game.
You had Chick on Nebraska on that deep crosser. That was a 30-yard touchdown. But if the offensive line ain't giving you time to, scan the field, then you can't do it. He hit Jimmy. Jimmy caught a touchdown against who did Jimmy catch touchdown against?
TCU,
I want to say it was
I think.
TCU.
TCU.
Yeah, and it was a
when he came back on the
35-yarder. Yeah, but it was on a broken play. Shador had to come out the pocket. If he ain't got no time in the pocket, you can't get off no deep bomb unless you just coming out the gate like we doing it automatic. No matter what, we just gonna throw it deep. And maybe that's what they need to do to soften up the back end. But that's kind of hard to do, man.
I'm gonna say this. I just want to say this one point, right? And then I'm gonna let Mac talk because I know he in here and Dre came in. I want to get some new people some opportunity to talk. Can we please stop throwing 50-50 balls to Jimmy Horn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jimmy ain't ready, man. He more of a crossing route. He need to learn that crossing route and getting them zones. That's what he need to work in.
I feel like Jimmy is like really hurting himself, bro. He really hurting himself because I don't think I can't see like what I'm seeing on TV. Jimmy don't look like the kid I would draft at all because he don't run hard, bro. At all, it's like he moving like a gazelle. You know what I'm
saying? Yeah, like a
he
track.
really moving like a gazelle instead of a cheetah, bro. Because even when he caught balls, I'm like, even when he caught the ball,
his feet stopped moving.
They caught up with him so quick.
His feet
they caught up with him so quick. I'm like, damn, I thought Jimmy was way faster than this.
Yeah.
He catch the ball and his feet stopped moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Mac.
And he ain't been catching the ball. If we being real.
Yeah. Hey, Mac.
He up there with drops. That's for sure.
Hey, Mac, are you on?
I love Jimmy here, but he been dropping that ball, bro.
All right, cool. All right, go ahead, Coach Dre, because Mac dropped off.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, guys. Let's just pump the brakes a little bit. It's football. When you get that old-fashioned ass behind kicking like that, it's hard to stop it. They had all the momentum. Dan Lander had them boys ready to play football. We wouldn't. And when that thing rolling downhill, it's hard to stop it. It's hard to stop it. So the momentum had a lot to do with it. Now we know we deficient on the offensive and defensive line right now. There ain't no way to around that. If I'm the coach this week, if I'm O'Boyle, only person got a job probably for me is Van Wells. It's Van Wells, bro.
I can
Because
see.
I know Shador like him at center, but everybody else, hey, it's evaluation for y'all, man. Y'all got to come out here and earn your Tank. There's no way you put Tank back
Ain't
out
no
there.
way he
There's
start
just no
next
way you
week,
put
dog.
Tank.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way he
Huh?
supposed to start next week, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no way he
I
supposed to
think they
start
gonna
next
run
week.
them out there though. I mean, they're gonna be working on another
I,
short week. I think they're gonna run them right back out there. I don't know when they have
you
a
can't run him out there next week.
yeah. I don't know when they have a down week to really evaluate who gonna come in and who gonna come off the line.
I think we got an off week after USC. I think.
Bro, when
Yeah,
you
that's
6'10"
probably
like
when it's
that,
gonna
listen,
happen.
when you 6'10" like that, and you in your drop back as a tackle, bro, he looked like he running from the defensive end.
There you
I
go.
saw it. I
He
watched it,
backing up
but
into Shador. So when the defensive end get on him, he got both. He got the tackle and Shador at the same time.
I agree
But
wholeheartedly.
His
again, I'm not gonna
But
blame our
kickback
defense.
is too deep,
I
bro.
ain't gonna.
His kickback too deep. I played
And then
linebacker,
again, we
dog.
got to start. I gotta also start looking at Flea and asking him what he doing at running back, because there's no way when you put Hankerson and Wilkerson in the game and we go to
You
moving the
pass.
football, like why we weren't doing that at the beginning of the game. Like I'm starting to look at some of y'all like, okay, I know the kid had a great TCU game and that's good, but
yeah, but
we
he shouldn't
need
be
them.
starting.
Yeah, he should be coming in spot downs and
I
stuff
told
like
Rob.
that.
I told Rob.
Like I like Dylan, you know what I'm saying? I think he's gonna be a fine back, every down back, maybe a year from now. Maybe you get what I'm saying. But right now, all I'm telling you is when they put Hankerson in and when they put in Wilkerson, we just look better. You get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
it
can
looked
run
different.
between. We just look better. We gotta, regardless of what we think, we gotta try to run the football, guys. We gotta bring that safety down. If we can't bring that safety down and they can play that too high and all this other stuff, from what I can tell, we can't get fucking open right now. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but we can't.
Yeah, that's what I said. We not
Bro,
stacked.
Let me. Can I piggyback off of what he just said about we can't get open? This Shador is he's a very good quarterback, right? When what you notice with Shador versus the other quarterbacks in the league is they don't really go through their progressions like a pro, and Shador does. That is actually a negative aspect for college right now because he's reading the progressions too much and not being aggressive enough.
I
And
agree with that.
he
Yeah.
doesn't have the time. He doesn't have the time to be going through the progressions. So he already has in mind where he's going. He has a read. So when y'all was saying why we not going deep or we just going under, it's because when they break the huddle, they have a read already. However, they need to have more. They need to have more options. Put it like that. They need to have more options, and they need to be more aggressive, like they was aggressive on that drive when they scored. He was going deep. He was throwing bullets. You know what I'm saying? He was throwing outs, but he was even running. You know what I'm saying? So I think he
But
plays
but
very vanilla sometimes too.
but my
Coach and
defense
Rob,
didn't go.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Coach and Rob, what honestly, I mean Dan Lanning outcoached Coach Prime this game, obviously, but what adjustments y'all think that Coach Prime could have made in the game, like at that point? I mean, we didn't use timeouts in the first half. Like what adjustments could have been made?
Listen. As a coach, I think Prime. I've been there before I've been there when it's just you looking around like what the hell going on? Like we just not this bad. We know we just not this bad, but everything just and you just like at the end of the day, I think Prime about that 28-0 point. I think Prime was like, yeah, we ain't got it today. Okay, let's now in my mind, I'm trying to find out if we gonna fight, if we gonna lay down, if we gonna like not now I'm trying to find other things because I just think we just done let the momentum take us out the football game. And what I'm telling you guys is it's hard to explain to be a coach to be knowing your team not this bad, but you just look bad.
Bro,
You get what I'm saying?
It's hard to go in that stadium and win too, dog.
It is. It is. It's the first time some of them played in big games like that. They might ain't nobody gonna come out and say they were scared. And I don't think we were scared. I don't know if the moment was too big, but we needed this moment this week because the moment ain't gonna get no smaller.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
the
would,
moment ain't gonna get no smaller. Now
Yeah.
what you hoping is that UCL, USC get overconfident and get over cocky and go to smelling themselves. And
yeah. I mean
we
that's
come out here and play listen, USC defense ain't Oregon defense. Oregon defense is a lot better than what I thought they were. We didn't expose Zero. He was out there and we didn't expose him. You got to put Antonio at the mismatch with him. You got to go empty and make sure that Antonio is lined up on Zero, and we gotta use that. I don't think we again it come down to personnel, but I'm not gonna rag on the coaching because I don't really think I got to be in meetings to know if it was the coaching, but we just didn't have it today.
Man,
Personnel. It
man,
I
come
would
I
down to
can't wait until
What
personnel.
what you
Antonio
say,
really get
Rob?
comfortable, bro. I can't wait till Antonio get comfortable, G. I
I would
think
say this. Go ahead.
uh yeah, you good, Rod. Go ahead, bro.
I was gonna say adjustment wise as a coach, right? And this comes from a coach's view, right? When you can start looking in players' eyes and you can see that they ain't got it today, that's where it really came out with Coach Prime. And for me, I would have probably called a timeout, right? And I literally said, hey, listen, I need to know who got it. Who got this fight? Who got some dog in them right now? If you ain't got it, like I would have gave my backup offensive lineman an opportunity to come show me something. Or who want to come out here, who want to fight, who want to compete. And I think that's a missed opportunity on the coaching staff, right? We seen it on the defensive side where they was rotating players in, they was giving opportunities. But offensive wise, they waited to put the freshman wide receivers out there, right? Because hey, they said we're not getting open, we're not doing this, right? They waited too long on offense to make the adjustment they should have made in the first half. At some point, everybody can't be bad on. Like you got to give somebody an opportunity to go out there and show that they can do something. And offensive wise, I feel like Coach Prime should have walked up to Sean Lewis and told him, "Hey man, listen, bro, we gotta help our defense right now. Slow the
Yep.
tempo down.
Yep, that's what I was waiting for.
Give them an opportunity to go out there and do some things differently. Even if we don't run the ball, at least attempt to make one or two running passes to kill 40 to 80 seconds off the clock, just to give our defense a chance to breathe. And those are the opportunities that we didn't do. It was just quick pass, boom, quick another quick pass, or incomplete, or penalty, and bam, we back to square one.
And
We
that's
never got
another
from square one to elevate to square two.
and that's another thing, guys. We got to look at it. When we got drives, we got penalties. When we start moving the ball and getting ourselves in rhythm, we got penalties, and you can't win football. So again, as a coach, you just stand there like shit. Ain't nothing working. When we get something working, here go a penalty. Hold it. This, that. So it was just wasn't our day to day. So we ain't gonna judge ourselves off the day. We ain't gonna go in our cave and hide. We here. We 3-1, guys. Yeah, it ain't like we 500. People thought we'd be right now. We was supposed to probably be 1-3. At the best, probably 2-2. So we all right, man. We all right. Hey, they just wasn't our day. They just wasn't our day. We
Now
lick
I
all
will
those.
say, Oregon came out hot. I ain't gonna lie with
They
tempo. They
did.
basically
I,
use our tempo. They use our
I,
tempo and
I
destroyed
just
us.
think we
I ain't
should have
gonna
we
lie.
should have we should have we should have capitalized on the way we played in overtime against Colorado State. Give me the damn ball and let me go see what I can do.
Yeah.
We gotta try to take this crowd
Fact.
out of it.
Bro,
Fact.
it's
Instead of
gonna be
deferring to the
hard.
second half.
Fact.
It's
They
gonna be
kill us
hard
over
to
the
stop
tempo.
these teams, bro, with the three safeties on the field. That shit is not gonna work. I see it.
Well, what
I
you what
see
so
it.
what you so what you, I'm saying so
Three
what you want to
cornerbacks,
play?
two safeties.
What,
Run three cornerbacks. If they going four cornerbacks, four wide receivers, you got two cornerbacks in the safety, you lost. You got two
I mean
cornerbacks and
what
three safety,
cornerback?
you lost.
What three cornerbacks we had out there?
We need to put him out. That's what I'm saying. That would be my adjustment.
Oh,
Move
you
that
want to play
star
the 4-2?
position
You want to play the 4-2-5?
and go man to man, bro. Two over the top, bro. Because they beating us with yak. They beating us with short passes and we can't catch it. We can't tackle them, bro, because we in a zone backing up.
I've
Yeah,
been
They
saying we
trying
need to
not to
play the
give up the deep.
4-2-5, no doubt.
They
I
trying
so
not to give up
I don't agree
the
with that
deep
star position
ball.
shit, dog. That star
I
position is
so
supposed to be you supposed to run that in certain games. That's not supposed to be your base defense.
so
Agreed.
That's
question,
it.
right? Here's what I've seen, right? When I'm looking at our defense, right? There were times where they had JD in coverage. I don't know why we would do that when we need that pass rush, right? And then we put Jeremiah Brown in space. Why like when it comes to our alignment on defense, right? We're not even getting hat on hat. Like we're creating opportunities for the offense to win and make big plays and get enforcement tackles based upon we're chasing and we're not dictating anything. So my question is to you guys, right? What adjustments y'all want to see from the defense going into the next game or the offense that y'all want to see going into USC?
Man, y'all just gonna have
Oh
to take
man.
this ride, bro. I've been quiet this whole time. Like I said, I know nobody probably want to hear what I got to say, but at the end of the day, it's no adjustments y'all can make, bro. The talent is not it's not that deep how y'all think it is. Like I've been saying, y'all bought into seeing the videos and being in it, and got to understand that he's just not that talented, bro. You're not deep nowhere. Like even your second string quarterback, y'all lose the door, it's 0-0 for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Y'all can't
wrap.
let
I
that
ain't gonna
man
lie.
keep.
Now
Y'all can't
that's
let that
true,
man
Slump
keep.
Dog.
Y'all can't let that man keep getting hit like that every game, man. That's gonna build up on his body. Y'all don't got it, and it's just crazy because I'm listening to how y'all backpedaling, and I've been telling y'all that y'all scheme this, scheme that, bro. Whether they run the ball to the left, they pull the tight end, they run bunch formation, they ain't gonna be able to get it done, and that's why I was telling y'all, bro. It's about the players, but
Disagree.
y'all tried to make it.
I
Even Coach
yeah,
Dre
I
said it was.
disagree, man.
Even Coach Dre said it was it's personnel and scheme. No, it's not, bro. At that level, bro, it's about what you got. You know what I'm saying? And then during the game, when the talent is close, then the scheme becomes more involved. You see what I'm saying? But until
So
then, bro, y'all don't got enough talent.
but that's what you that's the personnel in the scheme. What you got, it means they not. He just asked, what adjustments would you make? That
It's no
protect.
adjustments you can make, bro. You got to understand,
Hold
bro.
up,
Y'all got to understand this, bro. That O
hold
line,
up,
bro.
hold
It's
up,
the
hold
reason
up,
why they keep running that same group out there.
yo, hold up.
It's the
You just
reason why they
hold
keep running that same group out there, bro. Them guys
hold
That's
up,
how
behind
I
them can't
feel
be no
too.
better.
That's
yo,
how I
So
hold
why
up.
feel
they keep?
too.
Why y'all think y'all keep? Why y'all think they ain't made that adjustment? Y'all think they don't know that? Y'all don't think
That's
they want to tank out, bro?
I
Really? I
feel
mean,
the
let's be for
same
real,
way
bro.
too.
I
But
don't think it's that though.
coaches still got to coach.
So what you
Coaches
think it
still
is?
got to coach.
You just
They
gonna have to
still got to
ride it
coach.
out, bro. The
I
fans
No,
feel
are
they
at best,
I
bro. Like I said, at best, bro, 6-6, bro.
I feel like
I
they're
I
say
not playing
75,
tough.
75, 75.
I
so
don't. No, honestly, I don't. Cause like Coach Prime said in the conference, he said playing O line is all a mentality, bro. He said you got to be like just like an O line or D line. You got to be the one. You have to be one of the nastiest people on the field, the most dirtiest, aggressive people on the field because that's the trenches. But I don't see that in them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they truly had that dog in them, and I think Coach Prime is like really starting to see that. I think
Well,
he's starting to realize that
y'all
line
also gotta
don't have it, bro.
y'all gotta also understand what is two or three of them guys that come from that Kent State who know the offense. But as of now, that don't matter to me no more. At first, I was with that, but as of now, it don't that don't matter to me. I gotta find the five best linemen, bro. I'm telling y'all, I'm in that same situation down here at my high school. Offensive line is a mentality. Do you wanna hit a bitch in the mouth? Do you want to hit? Do you? I know I gotta have the willpower to move another man. Do I want to do that? You gotta want to play. You gotta want to do that. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, the one thing I know about offensive line is to get better, you gotta play them. So at the end of the day, if what I'm saying is, what I'm telling y'all is, if we go out here and look like this next week, we got a problem.
Yeah, they
This
got a big problem.
I'm not gonna jump off the bridge because we look bad. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna jump off the bridge because again, a game like this, any coach with any sort of tell you, hey, that thing was rolling downhill. We just couldn't stop it today. We just couldn't stop it. When a bitch do that punch shit, like I told y'all, that was to keep the momentum. That was to make sure that Colorado stayed in their place because if I punt that ball and Colorado get it, and they go down here and drive. Now they got the momentum because they don't, and then they feel like they can stop us. But now the defense just went to the sideline, think they finna get some water, and oh, come on, you got to go back out there.
So,
That
coach, let me ask you. You're a coach, right? You're a coach.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you mean to tell me that if they don't put in Alton McCaskill into the running back, if they don't put in Smoke in the backfield, for blocking, or Savion Wilkinson for blocking, if they don't put in the best personnel, that's not going to compensate for the weakness on the offensive line.
Nope.
If they running better plays to the strengths.
Nope.
It's not going to compensate for it. But I just listen to what I told you at the beginning. Yeah. We need better. What I'm telling you is Savion, McCaskill, and Smoke. Even without a great offensive line blocking, they gonna fall forward for 1 or 2. So if I get me a little crease and get me 3 or 4, I'm gonna actually get 5 or 6. Dylan's not gonna give you that. I'm gonna stop Dylan dead in his goddamn tracks when I hit him. You get what I'm saying? So
Dylan
that
going
makes
down
up
on
for
one
the
arm. Arm tackle for sure.
That makes up for the that makes up for the efficiency with running the ball and helping your offensive line. That also gives your offensive line gives them the juice to keep going. You know what I'm saying? If we look up the first play, first down, 1st and 10, we get 5 yards. Come on, I want to do that shit again. But if we running the ball and we do get a man a little seam and he don't hit it, and we behind the sticks, so we only get 1 or 2 yards, then your confidence go down. So that's why I think we need to try them bigger backs. And now, like I said, that's nothing against Dylan. I just think we need to try them bigger backs.
Hey, look, right? Look, hey, look, right? I got one question, right? So Shador is now the most sacked quarterback in college. The most sacked quarterback in college versus teams who is not as good as we are.
Facts, but again,
how's
now
that possible?
Some of these sacks ain't on.
You haven't won a game yet.
Yeah,
you
but listen to what I'm telling
yet.
you.
Don't get them many sacks.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Some of them sacks on Shador too. Shador does that's always been his downfall is he holds the ball too long. Okay, so we're not gonna put all the sacks on the offensive line. We're gonna put most of them on him. But Shador, that is his thing. And sometimes I think he can move a little bit. I know they say he moved to get to try to throw the ball. But I think as of now, if I'm
Dre, you breaking
as a dad, if I'm his dad, I know I'm in a bad spot. Hey, I'm gonna try to get to a better spot. I'm gonna try to get back on here.
Okay, you break it up. Hey, I'm gonna go to junior boxing. Hey, give me what you think that you want to see adjustment wise, out of CU going into next week.
Man, I want to see Coach Prime take more control of the game, man. Seeing him on the sideline, man, that kind of hurt me. Looking at his facial expressions and stuff like that, you didn't see that through the first 3 games. You didn't see that at TCU, Nebraska against Colorado State. But this game, every time they pan that camera on him, he was like in disbelief. What Coach was saying, like sometimes when the wheels fall off, the wheels fall off. But I want to see Coach Prime take more control of the game. When Oregon did that fake punt and they got that first down, man, you got to call timeout. Get that defense over. Hey, we got to stop these jokers right now because that momentum was building. The crowd already hyped. It was several instincts when I thought Coach Prime could have took more off Deshaun Lewis. Hey, we running the ball. I don't care if we get 4 yards, but you're gonna run the ball 3 times in a row to send a message, slow the pace down. But he let his coaches coach, which is cool. But hey, you the head coach of the team. Take control of the game, and I felt like Coach Prime didn't do that this afternoon.
I agree with you, but here's what it's kind of the point I made just a little bit ago, right? As a coach, when you look around and you can see it in your players' eyes, they got that disbelief. And no matter if you call that timeout and say whatever you're gonna say, they ain't hearing you. They ain't hearing you. And so I do agree that they should have called timeout. He should have said something. But in those type of points, man, I've been in championship games where we called time, like I called timeout, just because I see what's going on. I call time out just to calm my team down, and you could just look in people's eyes and be like, it just ain't that night.
Yeah.
It just ain't that night. And
Yeah.
so when Coach Brown was looking around, he wasn't looking around just to see like, just to be looking around. He looking to see who got some dog, who got some spirit in them. And a lot of them players on that sideline, they had no spirit. They had no belief. They didn't have no spirit. They just mentally, their minds just was gone. They was in shock.
Because man, what's wild is the message that he gave them. Cause he told them it's not on me, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what is you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it is like if you see your boy getting jumped, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna jump in, or you know what I'm saying? Man, you gonna throw a punch and run and maybe come back around and throw another punch? You know what I'm saying? Or is you gonna stand in that circle and fight? You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what did it for the game, right? It was just off of 2 plays. That penalty by Payne, and they scored a touchdown, and that fake punt. That's what did the game right there.
Dog, that fake punt. Oh man. I mean, I screamed at the TV. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Man,
My wife
was
looked
over
at me
after
like
the
I was
first drive.
crazy. No. It wasn't over after the first drive. It was over after the first quarter for sure. Not the first drive. First quarter.
Man,
Yeah.
Oregon ran 15 plays, drove it down there, and y'all went straight 3 and out. Before you know it, y'all was down 14-0.
Yeah. They went 3 and out twice back to back.
And I even gave y'all more credit. I tried to keep it close. Y'all talk crazy when Derek said 56-17. Everybody acting like that was just mythical to say.
No, hey, listen. Oregon did their thing, and there's no discredit from Oregon. They did their thing. They came out, they handled business at home. Nobody discredited them.
I'm not saying y'all discredited, but I'm saying I'm talking to the points that y'all was saying before the game, and now it's like all the points that was being made before the game. That's what y'all talking about as of now, and I'm like, y'all can see that because every time y'all Oregon, Texas Tech, Oregon, see it all that, and I'm like, bro, y'all play close games with them teams. Them teams wasn't even that good.
Yeah.
I still don't think TCU is a great team, and Nebraska, I told you, Oregon had better players than Nebraska.
Oh yeah, Oregon got a way better roster, top to bottom.
They was acting like that was far fetched when we said that.
See, like my thing is, CU is not bad, bro. They not a bad squad. They not look. They not a bad squad. They just don't fight, bro. That's the
not
issue.
That, bro. What y'all gotta understand is y'all got a team full of transfers that were players that were backups at their school. And then you do have a Xavier Weir and a Jimmy Horn that was starting, but they didn't have monster stats. They didn't have monster stats at USF. Javon Antonio didn't have monster.
The quarterback couldn't even throw the ball.
But I'm saying, let's talk about somebody else. What about Amarion Cooper? Amarion Cooper didn't have a hell of a stat line. Shiloh Sanders didn't have a hell of a stat line.
Hold on. Irvin did not have a good stat at Minnesota. He left Minnesota because Minnesota had two running backs that was over.
But I'm not talking about. I'm talking about as an overall team, bro. That's what you got to understand. I'm talking about y'all.
But you have to understand, a lot of these transfers was back up everywhere. Everybody.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. But you got a team full of them, bro. So you're not gonna be elite right now. You're not gonna be able to play with the.
Okay, look at Florida State. But
you said what?
But
Florida State brought in a lot of transfers.
Right, they brought the elite of the elite. If you look at Florida State, those players they got, the Keon Coleman from Michigan State was balling at Michigan State. The Jeremiah Bell that transfers from South Carolina was balling at his previous school. Number 5, the DN Jared Verse, whatever that little small school he was at, he was balling over there. They get the top of the top, bro.
Oregon had 2 transfers. They had homeboy from Alabama.
He played a lot last year. Go get the film.
He started last year until he got benched.
Last year. Y'all just talking, but you gotta actually watch it and see what's
actually
going on.
We're not just talking.
Look at what did Derek McClendon do last year at Florida State?
Yeah, he had a few sacks last year. What you mean?
All right,
but
he was on
a few sacks, bro. I think he had like 7.
What you mean?
JE led the SEC
Yeah,
in
he had
sacks.
7 sacks.
Okay, that's good. What is he doing now, though? What is he doing now? That's why I said
That's why I said
overall.
But you gotta
a lot of
understand,
it
this is
scheme,
first
Okay,
year
man.
with a
listen,
new team,
y'all do have
Bro,
some players.
JD
Y'all
is the
got
only one
Alton
sacking people. What
McCaskill.
you mean, bro?
He was listen, bro. I'm trying to explain it to you. Y'all got Van Wells. He was solid as a freshman. Alto, he had a solid freshman year when he was All-American. Savion Wilkins was solid. Travis Hunter was solid. Shador was solid. But most Dominic was solid. McClendon was okay, but he wasn't playing much. He wasn't a real factor. You see what I'm saying? But like I'm saying, y'all overall, as an overall team on offense and defense, bro, y'all not that deep. It is not that talented. Chick wasn't a major factor at Auburn.
I mean,
A lot of them players didn't do a lot. Y'all
you
pieced it.
making
That don't matter.
all
That
valid
does not
points,
matter.
Bro.
but a coach coaches. Like at
They're
the end
not
of the
valid
day,
points.
you bring in the talent and you coach. I feel as though they valid because he mentioning like, hey, we didn't
Thank
get
you.
star transfer portal guys in. That's true, but they went to predominantly good Power 5 schools, so they had some kind of coaching behind them. So you're
but
not
my
going too far behind the power curve when you're bringing them in. It's
Right,
just
but I'm saying
the
y'all,
coach,
you
the
playing with second and
culture.
third stringers as
Yeah,
your starters though.
the
Against
culture
these
my
big
thing
boys.
CU.
is, what is balling though? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? What's
Like,
balling?
yeah, because like Memphis Reader had 700 yards, right?
Okay, let me ask you this: Would Tank start anywhere else?
Will Tank
No,
start?
come
I
on.
don't
Okay,
know.
what
He
They
about
had
your
him
what about
ranked
your left?
he
Hey,
might
wait,
win.
Okay,
Bro, he's
okay.
I'm
What
not a
about
about to
your
say
left
transfer,
yes.
guard?
dog. What are you talking
What
about,
about
bro?
your left guard? Will he start anywhere else?
No.
He probably
What
would.
about your center?
They have
But you also got to
they
think about
had
it. This
Tank
is 6
ranked
months
third in
though. You
the
know what I'm saying?
Pac-12. What are you talking about, yo? They had
Okay,
Tank
anywhere in the
ranked third
Pac-12.
tackle
Would
in
they
the
start
Pac-12.
anywhere else in the Pac-12?
Yes, the third tackle in the Pac-12 is going to start at almost every
I'm
top
talking about
25
Colorado
team.
squad, the team you have today.
Tank is
We're,
on
we're,
Colorado
we're,
squad.
we're
What are you
player,
saying?
we're player. The announcer said it. The announcer, if y'all was watching the game, the announcer said the only person that looked like they could play for Oregon is Juju Mitchell.
Yeah,
Yes, that's not the
that's
Okay,
true.
so
point.
why
What
y'all
they're
acting like
making
it's
is
far fetched? What I'm saying, bro. The announcers is telling you this, bro.
Like I
you
said, man,
going off of stats, man.
you get the players in, and you got to coach them up. The coaching staff kind of failed the players this game,
Bro,
man.
all I'm telling y'all, bro. It's a talent gap, bro. With
Because
it being a
the
talent gap,
talent is
it's gonna
the
be a long
talent is
season,
there
bro.
because if you put TCU in the Pac-12, if you put
They gonna get
TCU in the
smashed
Pac-12,
up.
no, they wouldn't get smashed up, man. They got talented guys on that team. CU had a whole off season to get prepared for one game. TCU was a game they should have lost, but they won because they had a whole off
Did you say
season.
that before this game?
I did. I saw CU losing that game by at least 10, but they pulled it out.
Right.
So that's
But it
a
was a
win is
close
a
game,
win.
right? It was a
It
close
was
game, right?
a close game.
Okay, let's talk
But
about next
now
week. Hold on.
the film
Let's talk about
is
the next
out
week
there.
game though.
The
Okay, what about
film is
Nebraska?
out there. The film is out there on CU. The film is
Okay,
out there.
but what about Nebraska? What about Nebraska?
Nebraska not a
But
good
it
roster
was a
top to
close
bottom.
game. It was a close game until the turnovers beat Nebraska, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
And then
Nebraska not a good
y'all went down to the wire. Then y'all went down to a wire with a CSU, right?
Bro, we're talking in
Colorado.
circles right now.
You said what?
Colorado State.
We're talking in circles on things that we already didn't talk
We're not
about.
talking in circles, bro. We just
Colorado,
talking about in depth
Colorado,
of what you. I mean,
Colorado
what type of
State.
team y'all got, bro?
One thing about Colorado State, man, that people fail to realize, they may not be a household name team, but look at their roster up and down. They got experience. Fifth-year senior, 5th-year senior, 6th-year senior. They got experience across the board. Experience plays a big factor. Nobody talked about that. Even
But
when we
y'all
was
was just saying
online, nobody talked about it.
Bo Nix was trash for him being in college as long as he was, bro. That was a point y'all was just making.
Nobody
I
said Bo
did.
Nix was trash. Nobody said Bo Nix was trash.
said
Y'all didn't say
Shador
Bo Nix was
Sanders.
trash, bro?
No,
I said
didn't say
Shador
he was
Sanders
trash.
is better than Bo Nix, but he didn't show this game because he ain't got the offensive line.
I'm here.
Darius, wasn't they not saying Bo Nix was trash for how long he been in college?
No, nobody said he was
I don't
trash.
think nobody said that, bro.
No,
Darius.
yeah, there were some people that were saying that because they were just making that as a point, as being like he wasn't very good because he's been there so long. But on the point that you're making, Rob, as far as next game, I hear what Law Dog's saying. I mean, it comes down to personnel, just like in this one. Like, what are you going to do next game? You can scheme it up however you want, but where is USC's weakness? Where do you see USC's weakness? Where are you going to attack, and how are you going to get your QB to be able to get to that? Because they're going to do the same thing on the line that Oregon did. So how are you going to win next week with the personnel you got right now?
You got to bring them in. You can't bring running backs out.
They're going to do better than Oregon. You're right, because they're better than Oregon.
You can't have your running backs running out in routes. You can't have Dylan Edwards in there on obvious passing downs. You got to shift the line, roll it out, get him on some rollouts so he can make some quick, easy outs. You got to keep the team on tempo. It's hard going 3rd and 8, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 8. You can't convert on every 3rd and 8. You may get lucky on a few in the game, but 3rd and 8, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 8. And the penalties, 12 penalties in the game, them boys were shook. And that's why I'm like, Coach Prime got out-coached, man. This was the first time I've seen Coach Prime get his butt flat out coached. Dan Lanning out-coached him. The whole coaching staff for CU should be embarrassed because the boys got out-coached.
But the thing about the talent, my man is talking about the transfers and things like that. The point is, you can have a team full of like underachievers, but your coaching is supposed to raise their level. That's the point. So it doesn't matter that those guys weren't balling out or big time stars where they were. They have talent. They have the ability. Once you get them on your system, you're supposed to raise them up and you're supposed to put them in a position. Like, for instance, they had Dylan Edwards in the backfield, right? Why would they not run a middle screen? Being that you got the defensive linemen, the defensive tackles rushing up the field. Like next week, Bear gonna be killing the offensive line. So why would you not run a middle screen so that the small running back can creep out behind the defensive tackles? That's scheme. So it's not just about scheme overtaking the talent. It's about putting your players with their capabilities in position based on your scheme. You said you played college football. Like, I know football too, bro. Like, you're supposed to be able to increase the capabilities of your players based on your knowledge of football.
Exactly, man.
I hear you. That scheme, okay, but there's also development. And these guys they don't got enough time right now. Maybe next year, they'll develop to that point, but you can't expect them right now to be able to.
They don't, but that's why you scheme. You hide things behind the players that are not developed. Like if you it's lunchtime. If you see Dylan Edwards in there on 3rd and 8, it's lunchtime. Like, sit in the house. He ain't blocking nobody. It ain't nothing you can do. So it's scheme. You got to know your personnel. Put the right players out there in the right positions. You see Dylan Edwards running, I would call a timeout. Timeout. What the hell is going on? It's 3rd and 8. Why are we putting them out there? I love the kid to death, but if we ain't doing no toss, and old guy just said just a minute ago, if we ain't doing no running back screen in the middle to give him a little dump over the top and let him use his athleticism, that's bad coaching. That's on Sean Lewis. That's on Coach Prime. They gotta put them boys in a better position. You know who you got on your team. You know your line is trash. Why not put them in the best position? You can't drop Shador back and let them read reads.
All right, let me answer this right quick. All right, so I see people asking in the chat, right? Is Coach Prime calling plays? Coach Prime does not call plays. He leads us up to his offensive and defensive coordinator. When he said that they got out coached, what he mean was that his team was not prepared for what Oregon brought to the table. That's what he meant by that, and that's all.
Yep. And that's a damn shame because they supposed to come out fighting right from the door. They should have known Oregon was going to be ready.
Yep. It'll be a whole different tune. If we don't see a slower pace, like at least those first few drives, most NFL teams have scripted plays. Most college teams, the first 10, 15 plays come out, they scripted. Slow that tempo down. If I don't see Sean Lewis slowing the tempo down, I'm looking down that side like timeout. Hey, Sean Lewis, come on. Hey, slow the tempo down, bro. slow it down. The lineman can't even get to the line and make proper adjustments because Shador, he on the ball. He looking for the ball because they want the tempo to be so fast, but your linemen are not good enough to keep up with that tempo because the defense just going to tee off. They already know you passing the ball, so they just going to tee off.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all last points. I'm gonna end this live because so we can come back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna start getting into USC conversations, things like that. So go ahead and give me y'all final thoughts. I'll start Law Dog, then I'm gonna go to out of my mind. Then I'm gonna have junior boxing finish it off. Go ahead,
I
Law
ain't
Dog.
got too much to say. I want to say this though. I see Zion doing all that popping in the chat. He come on. He was in the he was on the live every day last week, the last couple weeks. Now when they lose, he down there typing with his fingers, man. Cut all that talking out, bro. If you don't know what you're talking about, that's all I got to say.
Out of my mind.
Yeah, I feel like we still got a chance to do some good things. I don't believe we'll lose to USC, but I say that with this in mind. If the following things happen, if they put the right personnel in next week, we got to come out. Alto got to start. Number one, Alto got to start. Carmonic McClain played in special teams and he played in garbage time, so he need to be playing next week. Like no more of this holding people back. And then Coach Prime need to really grill these coaches and see what the hell they doing. As far as Coach Hart, what you doing with the linebackers, man? What's up with these schemes? What's up with the personnel? And then just over everybody, Coach Kelly and everybody. So I believe that we have the capabilities of running the table if those things happen and they come out being aggressive from play one. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I got, man, it's still Sco Buffs all day, man. So I'm still repping Colorado CU. But what I want to see is the CU coaching staff make the proper adjustments. Like I know the young men on the field got to execute the plays, but I would like to see CU coaching staff make the proper adjustments, get the proper personnel in the right positions, and make the proper adjustments to have a more competitive game for sure. I don't know what USC gonna look like, but it needs to be competitive. That's for sure. Appreciate you, Rob.
Anytime, man. Anytime, bro. Anytime. I'll say this right to end this off. It's one loss, right? We flat out got our butts kicked, right? Now it's time to go back, go to practice tomorrow, and retool, right? Refocus, whatever we need to do to get right, right? I do expect Coach Prime to challenge not only the players but his coaching staff to a T, like just flat out. Hey, everybody is on evaluation right now. We finna find out what you really made of. We finna really find out, are you worth what you say you are? Who's gonna be more passionate? Is practice gonna be more up tempo? We gonna find out, and that's the love of football, right? We say this, we do this, and now here's where we finna see who's gonna make their money. We finna see who's about their money, right? We's gonna find out. All right, listen, can we get this aligned properly and get this together? We're gonna find out. Appreciate that, JR Boxing. But hey, listen, the time has come. It's time. Kamani, he got out there in the fourth quarter. He got him some time. Now, Kamani, you got to come to practice. You got to come with it. We at USC. Hey, Kamani, all right? You put Quez in the slot, or you put Cooper in the slot. You put Quez on the outside. You got the bigger corners with Cooper on the inside. Hey, it's time. It's time to make adjustments, and we here. Ain't no excuses for the week. Ain't no, it should hey, listen. When we get to work, we get to practice. I don't want to see no playing around. I don't want to see no joking on the sideline. Or we can just run. Let's just be real. It's time for the change. And it's everything that has been going on for 3 weeks now. Hey, you finally got burnt. Now, what are you gonna do about it? We've been getting away with it for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and it's been an issue. We got exposed. Now, what are we gonna do about it? And that's what's real. But I appreciate everybody that's tuned into the channel, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. So when I go live, you know. Tomorrow, I might not be in my regular time, but I will be live tomorrow for sure. Get into UFC talk. This day is over with, right? This game's over with. So I'm moving forward, get into some UFC talk, see what they look like tonight, and we move forward. But what I would say to you guys, man, you either believe or you don't. You either in or you're not. But hey, we here. We took it on the chin. Now it's time to come fight. All right? See you guys in the next one. This is Rowdy Man Media. Baby, back with another one, man. Peace.